Hey everyone, so this is my response to Unit 6, Sport Education and Authentic Sport Experiences, Common Core and Cultural Studies. The question asks to debate the following statement. Physical educated students should be critical consumers of sport. And it asks if I should agree or disagree with this statement. I actually agree with this statement. I feel like it's very important for us as physical educators and physically educated students to be educated on the fact that a lot of the stuff that is portrayed in the media and also in textbooks are actually false. I think it's actually good to challenge textbooks at times, challenge curriculum at times. I've taken a class numerous times, at the community colleges. It was called Body Conditioning. And what's interesting about the class is every time I've taken it, I had a different instructor, and each instructor taught it in a different manner. And I once came across an instructor, Nathaniel Carlin at Pierce College in Los Angeles, and he was talking about how a lot of what we see, what we're told by a lot of the exercise manufacturers are false. A lot of these machines that we see in the fitness centers, for example, the abductors, the adductors, cause more harm than they do good. So it's important to kind of be cognizant of the fact that a lot of the times you're going to see a lot of misconceptions and a lot of misadvertising by a lot of these major manufacturers, and the consumers fall for it because ultimately they believe that these manufacturers are credible, but really what they're into is making money more than anything else. And a lot of these machines that we see in the fitness centers, for example, should be used only for physical therapy purposes. And this kind of brings me into a discussion, a class I'm taking this semester. It's Advanced Principles of Physical Conditioning with Dr. Tanis. And we're reading a book, and it's called Advances in Functional Training. And this book kind of discusses a lot of the misconceptions that you see in the fitness world. More specifically, it talks about machinery and how they're not good for us. And this guy talks about, Boyle is his name, he talks about a lot of movements, kind of using your own body weight, and how you can use free weights to do a lot of the exercises you see doing on machine, and how to avoid the leg press, for example, which a lot of people believe is actually a great exercise, and it's really causing a lot of harm, to our knee and a lot of our lower body parts. So I feel like it's really important for us as physical educators and physical educating students to be cognizant of the fact that not everything is what as it seems. That means that there's going to be times where we're told something that's not at all true, and it's important for us to do our own personal research outside of the classroom and sometimes outside of the fitness center ourselves. And you have to listen to your own body when doing this kind of research. We discussed in our class of Common Core and all this stuff, standards, to pick out stuff that works for you personally. Don't look at these lavish advertisements for Equinox and see these people working on these deadlifts when deadlifts can actually cause a lot of harm if not performed properly. So focus on proper form rather than using a machine to make an exercise easier, like a leg press, for example. Maybe do squats in lieu. So yeah, that's it.